Alright guys, hello and welcome back to the next episode of our Madden NFL 25 career mode. Week 17 here against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and week 18 is going to be against the Texans. We go ahead and knock out just countering the pass rush, then take a look at our playoff picture afterwards. Defensive line is best in the league. Vita Vea. How's our protection? Slow him down, but doubtful we can stop him. Get the ball out fast, not let him get any hits on you. Cover the rest in our meeting tomorrow. So quick slants, wide receivers break tackle, 10 release. So quick plays. I'm not a fan of quick plays. We're gonna try to get the ball out. We just have to watch the coverage inside the numbers. Let's go ahead and take a look at this playoff picture here. We are still sitting in the second seat. Eagles sitting in the first seat, and the Vikings move up to 7th. Dallas dropping to 5. Or Dallas moving up to 5. Vikings making it into 7th seat. 49ers and Commanders for that second game as Seattle is knocked out, which I'd like to see Seattle in the playoffs, but that is not up to us. We're gonna go over the league, see where they're at. They're 8-7 right now, and that's let's see, Dallas 8-7. So Seattle has to perform better in these last 2 weeks than Dallas, and that is we'll have to wait and see because of results. Top performers. We have any of our guys on here. Olave receiving yards 1488 with 75 receptions. Alvin Kamara at 1,082 rushing yards for third, 10 touchdowns, 20 touchdowns for Mixon. That is crazy. Passing yards, we are nowhere close to the top 3 for passing yards, but that's not what we want to do. We're gonna go ahead and knock out these on-field drills and then head into the game against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
It's week 17 of the NFL. And this one features the Saints' second-year quarterback. After his last game, he's now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Saints and the Buccaneers.
All right, decent transition into the game.
So the Saints ready to go
7:24.
for the first time. They'll be let out.
Looks like it's our ball first. You can see Eagles down to the bottom, 12-3. I'm gonna try branch return, see what our pass game looks like here.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
All right, looks okay so far.
He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Switch corner.
2nd and a yard. They'll look to throw.
Pocket.
He'll get a
All right,
dozen
there we
out of
go.
one, scrambling his way to a first down.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield.
All right,
Take off,
we'll go with a
turn
run.
into a runner, pick up the first down.
We haven't done a run play
First
yet.
set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
And I'm trying to keep an eye on the bottom for Seattle's game.
First carry now for Alvin Kamara. And he'll get forward for a couple. The big defensive lineman, Vita
102
Vea,
yards, no
on the
touchdowns for
stop.
Kamara. It was mostly passing game and running for ourselves. We'll give him some numbers this weekend.
2nd down and 8. They're going to go right back to Kamara.
Nice gain.
Just pushing guys away as he takes this forward for a gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him.
Oh, come on, dude.
especially
Really?
once he gets
First
going.
down.
And it looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. And they convert on 3rd down.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
Oh.
A hit as he
Oh,
throws
God.
there.
All right, that's fine.
Wind up incomplete.
Tight
The
end corner.
pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. He'll drop to throw. And
Dropped.
that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact.
All right, we'll try a
jarring the
double
ball
under
loose
for first down.
and forcing third down.
All right, here we go. Come on.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw.
Right through the middle.
He's got his man. That's a
All
long
right.
hit. And he's taken down
Some
inside
good yards there.
the opponent's 35.
And we will see you guys in a moment.
And this is what
I
you
got
can
some
do
food.
when you have one of the best
Be right back.
receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the... Sometimes it's just as simple as my guy.
All
is
right,
better
sorry
than
about
your
that
guy,
transition
and we're
there.
gonna just keep giving him a chance.
Needed to get some food
It's
in.
a give now to Kamara.
Open to the left side.
Face to run.
Into the red
Inside
zone.
the 20.
He almost
And he'll be
broke through with
out of
almost, what,
bounds
3
at
tackles?
the 5. It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28.
Good play. We'll let him
Big
run again.
hole up
We'll
the
let
middle.
him run
The
it.
interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit
Right
it.
through the middle.
And next thing you know, he was in the
Right here,
secondary
right through the middle.
for a big pickup.
They'll run here with Kamara.
Good fight. There you go.
Good blocking, and he's in. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, New Orleans. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown. And their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's been a nightmare for defenses.
All right,
trying to
we are
contain him all
ahead
year.
of
the NFL's
Jackson
leader
by 30
in
yards.
rushing yards at the quarterback position.
We want to keep it that way. That play for Kamara. I don't want to. If I need to
Back
run, I
to throw
will.
here to begin the drop.
Yards.
Now he'll run.
Yards. Good
Big
yards.
gain
There
on
we
the
go.
ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on a big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
They'll
We'll
come
go
up
slot
here.
choice here.
First and 10.
Good chunky yards for us.
Shaheed in motion. They'll look to throw here on first down.
No, he had that,
is
dude. Come on.
incomplete, but now a penalty flag
Thank you.
comes in late. He might have
Thank
been
you.
caught with his hands in the cookie jar.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks for the first down there, bud. All right. Getting caught on my guy.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it.
Across the middle.
Got his
Held onto it.
receiver
Nice.
On the in-cut. He's got it. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
This is
what
clinic
we
tape
want.
for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything
If we
is a
need to
go
run
ball.
here, we will.
Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
Nice, nice, nice. Breakaway.
He's
What
taken down
was that?
just shy of the
That's
10.
crazy.
The defense is going to have to come up with a plan for this quarterback using his legs, Mike, or it's going to be a long day. They knew coming in he was a threat, but I'm not sure they thought he would be this effective this early.
All right. That's not the play I chose, but we'll play with it.
On the handoff, it's Kamara. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
We'll go red zone.
Back to throw.
Held on to it.
And
Nice.
he's in. Foster Moreau. Touchdown, Saints. Their quarterback set to take the field once more.
Jackson
continues to be
tied
a
with Jackson
nightmare
for
teams
touchdowns.
trying to defend in the red zone. Look at this graphic. 2nd
For
in the
fighting
NFL
them.
in terms of rushing touchdowns by a QB.
Can we be the new Jackson this season? Let's see here.
They'll start this one on the ground with
Missed
Kamara.
tackle there. Keep
And
going.
he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem.
What is
late
this
in
X
the
factor
season.
again? Don't take sacks. Fast hot routing. Okay.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. He's going to tuck it and go.
First
And
down.
he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw.
I was still in the
He'll get
pocket.
rid
Thank
of
you.
it and complete it. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
All right, let's see what he can do
Shaheed
here.
in motion. He'll look to throw.
Outside. Over the shoulder.
That is caught
Yards.
downfield. It's Shaheed.
Kansas City is 14-1.
They
Holy
get
crap.
25 on that connection. It's good for a Saints first down.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
What was that? No way.
Shaheed with the catch. They go right back to him. This
Okay.
catch good for 11
That works.
and a first down.
Does that count towards my season? 3 medium touch passes, yeah. Deep lob passes. We've only done 1 so far this season. We're not getting that in this game.
Back to the air one more time.
All right.
He's been elusive in this first half. Look at those rushing numbers for him. Defense definitely going to have to find a way to keep him in check. Here's 2nd and 2.
All right. Let's keep this going.
There he goes again.
Just
And
shy of the
Saints
end
are gonna have
zone.
a 1st and goal coming up.
Lineman down.
They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Saint on the play. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem.
I feel like they're going
late
to
in the
blitz.
season. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First
I
down
didn't choose
and
this
goal.
play. Okay.
Now this looks like a design
Yeah.
run.
There's a sack.
And he's going to go backwards on that one.
We lost our
Take him
X
down
factor
back
there.
at the 6-yard line.
That's fine.
Trying to catch the defense
We'll
off
play it.
guard with
We'll
this
play it.
designed quarterback run. Doesn't go down for a sack, but either way, defense was ready for it,
I
able
still
to bring the
lost
quarterback
that.
down
That's,
for a loss.
that is a sack. I don't know what you're talking about.
Now this time they'll look to throw.
Dude.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Mesh.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing
Hold on to it.
everything.
Fuck,
about the
dude.
drive.
Come on.
What once looked like a promising drive,
Really?
following that sack, looks a
We're
little
up
bit
2
different
scores,
now.
though. Not that big a deal.
Olave, the intended receiver. And the Saints offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. Their lead sits at 14.
All right, so they didn't go for the. They didn't get the 3.
Second
I don't know if they
quarter,
went
looking to run
for it
away
or not.
with this
But
one before halftime.
104 passing yards, 1 touchdown, 7 completions. We have some running yards on us. We get caught on my guy, like always.
Right away, they'll set up to throw.
Pocket.
He keeps
Pocket.
it himself. And he's down on the other
Nice.
side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
A quarterback who can extend the play with his legs, Mike, is just
Good
such a
run
key
there.
element to today's
Dagger
modern
White
offenses.
in.
You can see there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, but he decides to turn into a runner.
I think
picks
this
up
is
a
the same
great
play.
gain, and ultimately a first down.
They'll throw out of the gun. This one is caught
Nice.
by Moreau. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
I believe we changed them to 15-minute quarters. I could be wrong.
It'll be a run out of the gun.
Unless they're
with
still at
Kamara.
10.
Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
3rd and 1. We'll go through the line.
The tight end Moreau is in motion.
Yep, there's a hole.
And he's
First
gonna
down.
have the Saints first down by a couple of yards. Give him 4 yards. It was 3rd and 2 as they convert.
Nothing real fancy about this call here,
Smash
Mike, right?
it,
In this
sluggo.
3rd and short, just get the ball to your
Try to
running
get a
back,
run in
make sure he has
for
enough
our
space to pick
quarterback.
up the first down, and they're able to convert.
If I can.
To the air now on 1st and 10.
No. No.
He's going to keep it himself.
No. First down.
And he'll be taken down.
105
at the
yards
25-yard
rushing today.
line. That escape ability on display, as
broke
you
that.
can
I lost.
see, the
Well,
rushing total.
I escaped
now
that first
over
tackle.
100 yards from the quarterback position. Shaheed in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He'll run again.
Come on, Kamara,
Initially, Mike,
dude.
a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction.
2-minute warning
He's able
for
to
the
actually
half.
Pick up a pretty good gain.
First half, up by 2. Switch flood.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. On play action, he'll set up to throw.
I got it. Nice.
And he will score. Touchdown, New Orleans. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said,
All right. 3-score game. 42 seconds left in the second half. We're going to go ahead and run the timer down. 2 clock. Y stick. Oh, we're in the... Okay. Get this away from that end zone.
On 1st down, they'll start out with Kamara.
All right,
A gain
that'll
of
help.
4 as he's taken down.
And that
Here's
is
second and
halftime.
6.
All right.
One final throw before the break. Throw right
Let's
side.
get
to
some good
Olave.
yards for him. All right, halftime.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Greg in just a moment. But first, let's give everybody a look at what's coming up later this weekend around the NFL. In the 1 o'clock games, one that immediately catches the eye is in our nation's capital, a big test for the Washington Commanders, as they'll be forced to reckon with the Atlanta Falcons. Lots to look forward to in the late games as well. One of the best being up in Seattle, where we find the Seahawks taking on the San Francisco 49ers. And lastly, in the national game on Sunday night, definitely one to tune in for, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cincinnati Bengals. This was an
Yeah, the 49ers Seattle game is always a big game for divisional playoff, as we are sitting at 21-0. Third quarter, 10-minute quarters. Feels like a long time ago. We'll go ahead and change it over to 2 o'clock because we've been using that to extend our game time for the episodes. We'll get some pass plays to some other guys.
Throwing now on 1st and 10.
Nice.
That'll be caught. It's
First
Alvin
down.
Kamara. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Nice play.
Following the completion, we'll
Zone
get a
split.
stoppage here for an injured player.
We got our X Factor back. Open on the left
Handoff
side.
here, up the
Almost
middle.
break away. Okay.
And a nice run there. He'll be
That's
stopped
fine.
just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
When the
Not in the
offense
zone.
broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us. And right now, this defense has no answers.
Run through the middle.
Back to the ground.
Left side.
He'll get it again.
Open air.
He's going to be taken
Or
down
open
at
yards.
about the 30.
Another injury
Now
timeout for
after the
Tampa
run,
Bay. That
we
is
get a
not good.
stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season.
Very. PA switch flood.
Here's 1st and 10.
We have our X Factor.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw.
Why did he not throw it? He didn't throw it. What?
Off he goes. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
What's going
We've
on
seen this
here?
quarterback have some effective plays with his
Dude.
legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good
I was
yardage
hitting the
there.
buttons to throw it, and it wouldn't throw it. I have no idea.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Go Avalos here.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all
some
of
running
them,
game in.
you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield. in the
Nice
passing game.
breakaway and touchdown.
A second
For
effort,
a score
and he is
game.
in. Touchdown, Saints. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter.
Yeah, the football tripping out there in the animation. We're going to try to get some of these medium touch passes. Shock H option. Go Moreau.
Throwing now from the gun.
That's way out. He's not fully covered.
First down throw there is incomplete.
Okay.
How often do we see teams
Yeah,
kind of
switch
nurse
flood.
these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And
Is that in?
frankly,
It's
with
in.
the way today's gone, I don't
Nice.
blame
And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. They get 20 on the connection. It's
Good play, good
for
play.
a Saints first down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw.
Oh.
And that is incomplete.
Okay. I should have went for.
A rare miss
Guy
for a
in front of
quarterback
him.
that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Held on
that's
to
gonna
that.
be
No, he
incomplete.
didn't. Fuck, dude.
Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball
Double
loose
slant wheel.
and forcing third down.
Go for Moreau here.
They'll look to throw. He gets
Nice.
that to his tight end, Moreau. They get 15 on that game. First down, New Orleans.
Oh, our goal for the drive is possession time. All right.
They'll look to throw yet again.
Into coverage, dropped.
And this ball batted away and incomplete.
That
Throughout
is
this
fine
entire
by
game,
me.
we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break
Go
what's been a
Avalos
really
here.
nice rhythm so far.
Caught.
He'll go underneath here.
Extra yards,
running
red
back
zone.
out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets. It puts so much pressure on the defense deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of
All
finding
right.
the open man.
We'll take that. We'll
A
take
short
that.
game, down to the 7.
Inside zone.
Here now, second down and goal.
Trying to get Avalos his touchdown.
They'll go
Through
with
the
him
middle.
again. And some space opening up as he works it down
All right.
to the 2. Now after
Is he
the
injured
run,
now?
we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff's going to take a
Moreau.
look, but this is a problem late in the season.
Lead dive.
Line of scrimmage, the
Gotta get him in
2-yard
there.
line. It's third down and goal. They'll try to run this one in.
Okay.
And he is not going to get in. They make the tackle at the line of scrimmage. And that's going to bring up 4th and goal.
All right. We're gonna let the quarter drag out and see if we have a playoff picture animation. So I'm just gonna let it drag out.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Christmas night.
Four
We'll
score
have
game.
more Thursday Night Football after this.
And nothing, no animation there at all. Tampa Bay finally on the board, 31-7. Drain the clock, 10 plus yards. Rushing yards. So we have to do. Does that count for me or does it count for the team? We'll see here.
That drive will start on the ground.
Oh, you almost
Now
broke
after
away.
the run, we get a stoppage for an injured
Another
player.
defensive player.
Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem.
This is
late
not
in the
good.
season.
Their team is going to be really hurting for playoffs.
Lost one
If they
on the
do
last
make it in.
play,
I haven't
so now
looked at
it's
it.
2nd and 11.
They are negative on their win-loss.
They'll stick with him again.
There we go, positive yards.
And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third
Yep,
down.
that counts. All right. Fake jet.
Shaheed in motion.
And the defensive line is on it. Oh my God.
This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line.
All right, fourth and 10. All right, Tampa Bay on the board again, 31-15. Ball control, get a first down. 1:27 left in the fourth. They want us to run play. We'll run play. We'll play their game. I wish I had some running X Factor perks, but I don't.
Blown back in the backfield.
It's gonna be a loss of one. Timeout, Tampa Bay.
Now the Bucs
They have
will
two
take
left.
their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
We'll do short pass here. Mesh spot. Avalos pass block.
They'll drop to throw.
Yards. Thank you.
Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second. We'll talk things over before third down.
We'll do mesh spot again. Go for Shaheed.
He'll drop to throw.
First down.
Open man.
Nice, he held on to it.
That's complete.
That's the final timeout.
He's going to have the first down. So
206 yards, one
on
touchdown,
third down
15
with
of
a
22.
pickup of 9.
And can
Another
we
really
get
nice
it?
throw right
Can we
there.
run it
And as
ourselves
you can see
here?
the numbers he's been able to put up here. I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision
Oh, he
every
caught it.
time that he's decided
Thank you.
to throw the ball.
Thank you, that saved me.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards.
Oh.
Easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback.
He saved me
However,
big
this
time.
time, he's able to make a little
Stick
magic
spacing.
happen after the
We're gonna
catch
try and
turn it
follow
into something
Avalos.
much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
Try to get our running yards up. Nope, that's a sack.
And he's going to run out of time.
That's fine.
They get to him and bring him down.
We got 25 seconds left in the fourth.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another
We've
down.
got time.
He has pressure
Oh,
coming
look at
right
that.
at him. And instead of just throwing the ball away, he
Game
tries to escape,
over.
he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
So this one, a win for the Saints. And it will be a very Merry Christmas indeed as they get the victory on this December 9th.
All right. 16 completions, 216 passing yards, 154 rushing. And we feel really good about that. A little overkill though, but that is fine with us. So it's just helping us get to 11-5, I believe, is the score or the win-loss now, as we move into the final weekend against the Texans. So we'll see you guys in the next episode.